Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be seeing how to make tasty rasam. Let's see the ingredients. We have cooking oil, salt, turmeric powder, chili powder, some tomatoes, a garlic. We also have asafoetida, pepper, jeera, jaggery, some chopped coriander leaves, some curry leaves, and this here, the main and the special ingredient of this dish which adds so much flavor, which is called the badaga. I will tell you more about this in the course of the video. We have some dry red chilies and also tamarind. These are all the ingredients that are required to make this dish. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. So starting off by taking some tomatoes and tamarind, we need to soak both of them in water. You need to smash the tomatoes along with the tamarind and soak it for about 20 minutes. The more you soak it, the more tastier it is. This is how it's going to look after it's soaked. You need to remove the tamarind out after 20 minutes and leave the tomato pulp. If you want, you can remove the tomato pulp as well, but I've kept it. So keeping this aside, I'm taking the garlic and crushing the garlic into a paste. If you already have a paste at home, you can use that as well. Here I'm taking a pan and preheating the pan. After the pan is preheated, I'm taking some cooking oil, say about 2 tablespoons. Here I'm using groundnut oil. You can use any cooking oil you like. After the oil has been heated up, the first ingredient I'll be adding is the badaga. All the ingredients that are required to make this badaga will be in the description below. I will also be making a separate video if you want to. Comment down below if you really need it. This is homemade. This you will not get anywhere else. So frying this in the oil for some time, say about a minute. After that, I'll be adding the curry leaves. Along with it, also the dry red chilies and also the coriander leaves. And here I am adding in the jeera. So sauteing it for about a minute. Wow, this already looks so colorful. So after about a minute, I'm adding in the crushed garlic. You can add the garlic paste as well. So along with all these ingredients, now I'm adding the tomato tamarind water which we soaked earlier. The amount of water to soak the tomato and tamarind depends on how many people you're making the rasam for. In this, I'm adding some red chili powder. You can add chili powder on your spice level tolerance. And then I'm adding turmeric powder, about 1/4 of a tablespoon. Wow, that color looks so delicious. Now I'm adding in the salt as per taste. Along with this, we are also adding the jaggery. You cannot use sugar here because jaggery gives more flavor than sugar. So use jaggery. Here I'm adding asafoetida. a little bit of it. Mixing all the spices that we added together into the mixture. So during the course of the making, I tasted the rasam. I thought it needed some salt, so I went on and added more salt. You can do that while cooking. Do a taste test while it's cooking. So now let it cook for some time, about 3 minutes or so. Then I am adding the pepper, crushed pepper. After it's been cooking for about 3 minutes, you will see white froth like this on the rasam. That is when you know that the rasam is done and it's ready to serve. Now I'm switching off the stove. And there you go. The rasam is ready. Wow, that looks so delicious. You can serve it with hot rice, pickle and some papad. It tastes delicious. You should definitely try this variant of rasam, the tomato variant. There are 3 to 4 other variants of rasam. If you want them, comment down below. I will make another video of it. So that is it for this video, guys. If you like it, then subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a video.